The Shadow Stormtrooper. Star Wars The Force Unleashed follows Darth Vader's secret apprentice, trained to hunt down and destroy the Jedi, while Shadow Troopers using the cloaking devices to ambush the enemies. Hello and welcome to Centurion's Corner, and today we're reviewing the Shadow Stormtrooper from the Star Wars The Force Unleashed computer game. Now this is another gaming greats that we have, as we've had a few there, but this is my second purchase of gaming greats. The other one was the Stormtrooper Commander, which I did actually pre-order because I thought that one was going to sell out a lot faster than this guy, but I was wrong. So I got the second batch of these guys, and to be honest, I don't really remember these guys from the game, not as much as the other one, but I suppose these went on the promo shots and stuff like that way back when. But nonetheless, I've got him now, and here he is. So we've got the blue kind of turquoise look on this box. It's quite nice in that pencil drawing down here on the side. Turquoise in the background. He's got his E11s and his carbine rifle, and looking pretty menacing. On the side, it's just gaming greats, Shadow Stormtrooper. On the back is that picture again and his bio, and on the side we've got Shadow Stormtrooper and just Shadow written in the back with a bit of S up here. So without further ado, let's just crack this bad boy open. So, first impression times, we're just going to get him out, have a little quick ganders before going off for the review. And it's looking pretty nice. I quite like that speckled kind of metallic look. For some reason I just thought it was going to be pure black, but yeah, I kind of like it. Right, so off for his review. Well, so we've taken his photo, so it's time for his review. And I must say, he's a pretty nice looking Stormtrooper. I mean, his articulation and all that is great. The only thing I would say about him, that his fingers feel a bit more rubbery than normal. So his guns kind of sort of like pop out when you're trying to pull it into this hand. This one pops out. It doesn't sort of grip his gun as much as the other Stormtroopers do. But nonetheless, I mean, he's pretty cool. As I was saying before, I don't really remember him too much from The Force Unleashed. I ain't going back through the game to play it. I mean, it's years since I played it. But I think it's these guys that kind of went invisible. So maybe this is the look they were going for. But maybe I'm getting mixed up with Fallen Order. I kind of remember them having more of a melee kind of tactic. Or maybe a shield. Oh, I can't remember. I'm going to have to look up. But yeah, I mean, nonetheless, he looks absolutely fantastic. And he's got a few extra details there that to take him away from a normal Stormtrooper. So he comes with his two accessories, and his first accessory is his carbine rifle. And again, like the other one, it's a bit scuffed up, but not as much. It's not as shiny as the other one. And this one's got a nice kind of sort of grey sheen over it, over the lighter grey kind of plastic mould. He's got his E11, which isn't weathered. It's just a normal black blaster that we always get. We've got the silver part in there, which is always an addition. That's always welcome. And it comes with his holster. We can actually slide this straight in, and it fits well. And articulation wise, well, he is just a standard Stormtrooper, so you're not really going to get much extra on there. So his head can go left, he can go right, you can look down, you can look up. It's got no sort of neck seal underneath there, so there's no hindrance at all on this one. We have got that kind of bit of swagger as well, as we always have. His arms can only come up this far, unfortunately, because of his shoulder bells, but you can rotate all around. Just rotate just underneath the shoulder bell. We've got a double jointed elbow. We've got a rotation at the wrist and on a hinge. We've got the rotation at the waist. It's not as bad as the Clone Commander. There is a slight sort of clickage in there, but not as much. And he can look down this far, and he can look back. He can kick forward, but you need to swivel his leg out slightly, and he can go back this far. He's got the upper thigh rotation. He's got a double jointed knee, and then he's got a rocker and a pivot at the ankle. So yeah, I mean, really what makes this guy completely different is his looks, and he definitely does that. I mean, just looking at him there, just this sort of like grey speckled kind of sheen that's sort of over him, looking a bit sort of like tarmacy, and yeah, just it does look good. And the actual turquoise light blue really sort of shines it straight out. And with the eyes, we have got no sort of like brow markings or anything around on the back. It's all completely black, and just the blue parts on there, making it all uniform, and pretty much down. But as you notice, as going through this, he's slightly see-through. So what they've done is use the same sort of technique that they do on the spirits, and yeah, you can actually see right through. So I'm just going to bring my light through, so sorry if I do blind you, but just to show off that shine really, and the see-through part, so you can see the peg just inside there, and through his belly part you can see right through, and this arm, and down this leg. It kind of makes me feel like is the whole figure in that, and they've painted over the top of it. Maybe on that, not too sure on this leg. I think it. Yeah, I think it is. As you can see in there as well, and they've just painted it less on this leg. Well, definitely this lower leg anyway. But yeah, I mean that's what separates him completely from his brothers and sisters. So he's looking pretty cool. And he's still got the whole peg on the back if you want to put an accessory in there. So that is pretty much the Shadow Trooper really. I mean, we can only sort of review so many of the Stormtrooper to bring him back, and we've got the new one coming out very soon, which highly anticipated. So that kind of brings me to the end of the review. I'm going to put him now with his brothers and sisters. I still need the Shock Trooper Stormtrooper, so I might have to build a custom, but if anyone's got a spare, you can hit me up on Instagram and send it to me if you like. I'm joking. Anyway, until next time, take care. You can comment, you can subscribe, you can follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.